And so Apple here, as you can go upper left, goes outside day on that. So have I been very specific about what reversals look like? I have, since I've been here. So one of the ways price reverses is you take out one side of the previous range and you come back and form an outside bar, right? I've been very clear about that. So that's one type of reversal. So would we have known already about Apple potentially doing that? We would, before the news even hit. You see this? Have I been very clear about another type of reversal? You take out one side of previous range, and then you take out the other for the 2 up, 2 down on the 60. Already puts you short, right? Then, have I been clear about what continuations look like? I have. Here we go, inside bar off the 30. Thanks for the news, closing down COVID style. So it's not the end of the world for the market, though. If you look at here, that outside day is also going to form a broadening formation, like so, an apple here. And there it is. That's going to be your 30-minute apple broadening formation. So we're going to see if you can get out of that, because you recall we look at the S&P. Oh, to the tick. I drew that days ago, right? When I told you that we are still in Tuesday's range. Look at that, to the tick. And when you, I'm on the headset live all day long, calling all this stuff out if you ever want to join me. So once again, what did I say? You can expect reversals until you get out of this range, which you did not, right? And so if we were doing on what I just told you, what is this? This is the opening. And what is this? It's a 2-2 reversal right there. You're already short. Boom. Now we got a new 60-minute and we still haven't gotten out of here. So we want to see if the selling continues. And so what we do is then we start following the signals. How are we going to get out of this range now? Right? Because we're still in here and still stuck in there, because we did have some things going up and some things going down. And we know that's going to keep things choppy and back and forth because we had some early weakness in some REITs and utilities. But one of the things, like I said, is I tweet out in the morning a gap list that we're watching, right? I've got this list up in here, but I also tweet out a gap list that we keep an eye on, right? And so if you watch that, right, and we go and you slow it down to the 60s, when people are new to this, so I'm trying to slow down because I get very excited to show people this stuff. But if you slow it down to 60-minute charts and 30-minute charts, right, you're going to see the reversals. I'm going to blow this 60 up for you a little bit better. There's your SPY, 2-2 reversal, boom. And you know the good part about that? It's Friday and options is cheap, boom, right, like so. So from the gap list this morning, you'll see stuff like this. WIX, right, the inside bar reversal off that 60, right, goes up, comes back in. Now you can fight continuity. You can see this. This is called exhaustion risk, right? Because you're going into new highs, right? And a 60 is a major signal. You can take that, right? And so here you can see WIX below 238.21, right? And spikes down to as low as 232.09. Now you can see, you've heard me talk about automated trading being very obvious, right? Look at this at the bottom of the hour. As soon as it changed, it starts coming back up. Right, but that's a nice move down into here, right? And we already could be long it on the weekly and then reverse on Friday, take your money. And what do I say? Take your money and then reverse and get short with their money. So like I said, right now, it wouldn't surprise me for a lot of these things to go inside 60 again. The SPY, once again, we're still in that mother bar. How are we going to get outside of this 60? That's something you're going to want to know about. Just like I told you on Tuesday, and now it's Friday, you still want to know about that. If you go to COHN, what's this? Well, that's a gap up, right? What's this? That's inside on the 60, inside of here. That's a 2-1-2 reversal here below 17 bucks. A $17 number puking down to 1260. Not bad of an hour for something like that. If we go to, let's see, what else do we have in that kind of fun? Oh, yes. UONE. Thank you. Right here. Inside bar after the gap up. Hit it here below 41.52. All right, so that's very nice. Just a nice round of 3 there. Now we're keeping an eye on these 15s and stuff like this on the futures, because obviously they can just stay inside, because we've seen that those bars do that. The other outside bar, right, is a reversal. BABA, you see this? When it opens and starts coming back through, we can look for continuation patterns. Have I shown you this little ditty? The inside bar, continuation? I have. Have I shown you the inside bar that takes one side rev strat and then takes all this out to complete the outside bar? BABA, right there. Below 222.86, all right? Boom, down goes BABA. At F5, F5 here. It pokes up on one side of the day, upper left, right? And if you take it to a 60, what's this? Right here. That's a 2-2 reversal to give you the outside bar. That's how that sets up. Here, below 139.19. There's another $3 for you, no problems, right? How about crude oil? And crude, if you go to the 30, still might be outside day, but even if it doesn't, here's what reversals look like. Here, the 2-2 back down, and then the inside bar continuation. This is a reversal by taking this low out, right? This takes out one side, this takes out the other, and then here's your continuation. Inside on the 30, boom, crude comes down, fills the gap, and then some. Real nice stuff there. If we go to AAXN. AAXN on the daily, just a continuation here, but you can see up here on the weekly, up in the upper middle, you're going to see this. That's 2-2 reversal on the week. Now you're running out of week, but below 90 for the rest of the day, that's something I want to know about. Then again, you know, we came in, we'll take a look at some of the long stuff that we've been talking about all week. NVAX here, right? The inside week, right? And now it gaps up and just kind of sits there, right? So you can see it took it out a little bit, but still stuck in this range and holding. So not bad. We might be able to take this back up to the upside, but either way, I've talked about it all week, haven't I? I talked about the Momo Hammer here up on the left, right? It's been in almost every video I've made this week, right? Because of this inside week. It was even on the weekend video last weekend, looking for it to take above 48.43, all right? Look at this thing, 48.43, trading 62, all right? You like 13, 14 bucks? Ah, it does. How about more puking though? IAC, how'd this thing do? IAC, this was nice, and you can see this could still go outside day. Here's your reversal on the 60, the 2 up. It's going into new highs, right? So it has exhaustion risk, and you can even combine it with one of these babies, the inside bar 15, boom, up, inside, boom, here, below 308.11. The next hour puked all the way down to 399.91. Like I said, it's cheapo option day too. So we also talked about see how these long guys are hanging out now that we've had some corrective activity, albeit within that mother bar range. We're going to see if we're going to start diving again here. But if we go to MGNX, okay, that's starting to come in here, but we would know about that because of the reversal here, right? And now when you have a new 60, you can look to get long this thing. Remember, this is an inside bar. This took one side. If it takes this out, that's rev strat back to the upside. Here, did I talk about this week? I did. The inside bar poked down, boom. Here over 21.26, trading 28. How about our buddy Shoppy? Shop. Inside week to the upside. This has been in almost every video I've talked about this week too. Exhaustion risk, once you take this out, here upper middle. Here above 765.52. 765.52. This thing's trading 882. Nice week, Rod. Thank you. So here, then you have your inside 60 reversal, right? Take some off or get short. Take her down there. Lots of fun there. Or, you know, just play some options. We got Crowd here, comes in off the 60 reversal, so you know to get out, right? And then new flip, as we call the bottom of the hour. You can look to get back in on stuff like that, because it's inside week and up. We've had a nice one there. VERY picking up a little steam here today, and we'll see how that thing's holding up. There you go. Barely affected. And so one of the things we look for as far as time frame continuity, this very long green bars on the monthly. You're not going to reverse this. I got news for you. You're not going to do it, right? And then you look at this. What is this? Is this an inside week to the upside? It is. Over 14.18 and now trading 18.12. And didn't even flinch on that sell-off. And here you can see this. Down to back inside. Reversal back in the direction we want. Then the inside 60 for the continuation pattern. And as right now, still going. Talk about the Momo Hammer. Why? Right here on the weekly. And the reason this works is if you combine the trapped shorts with aggressive longs, you get something like this. I talked about this one. I have over 77.57. It's trading 98.43. Did not even flinch on the sell-off, as you can see. So you can continue to look for continuation patterns there. How about ENPH? How are you doing? ENPH comes back off the 60. Did take out here, a little bit. We took out the inside day, but once again, when you have an inside bar, you need to get out of this thing, or you're going to be very aware of this stuff like this getting caught in here. How about W? And W pokes its head up now, just kind of stalling out on a 60. We'll see if we get an inside 60, but also another inside weaker to the upside that we've been talking about all week long, over 189, trading 207, right? You can see the power of all this stuff when you put it together and you just stay with the winners. They're not all going to do this kind of thing, but when they do, you can see how lucrative this is in just 1 week, right? How many points have I just shown you that of things that I talked about all week? It's not like I'm just bringing this up to you brand new, right? Especially if you've been with me all week. I'm like, yep, you talked about NVAX. Yep, you talked about Shop. Yep, you talked about Crowd. So ALNY, have I talked about this in the bio? I have. Here on the weekly break, the 2 down, the 2 back through previous range. We want to come back to a previous range because that accelerates the buying, because it removes liquidity as people get stopped out through here, right? So this took that over 132.57, trading 145.76. Is all this stuff good enough for you? Also, mind the flip is something you're going to hear us say, right? We want to know when there's a new 60 because you can see right here how all of these things look very similar. Sell program, buy program. It's obvious. It's clear as day. A couple others. What else we got here? ASMB. How's this guy doing? All right, now reversing back down. You can see it had a nice, this is what we look for, those the nice long green bars, right? And taking out previous highs, which it did. And is this an inside day? Yes, it was inside day to the upside, because we did have some nice inside days to the upside. They just got a little wrecked by, by the COVID, but we could expect that with the futures. Like NVIDIA takes the inside day here to the upside, still an inside week. So we'd be on the middle. So we'd be very aware that that's potentially going to reverse on us, because there's still an inside bar coming into Friday. But you did have your inside day, and there's some nice little moves up in there. And then you get your reversal back down. If you go to the 15er, you're going to see this. This is how you get in on something like this, right? You let it come down, and there's your 2 down and then back through here. And our magnitude is just to take that out to form the outside bar. These 2 are an outside bar of that, right? And then you get some COVID news, but we knew that we were going to be on our heels because of the futures being, and all of them being 2260 down right out the chute right here. So one of the good things is we're never surprised. Is it a reversal? Is it a continuation? Period, right? And so when people are trying to use abstract things on what those look like, they're the ones who get confused. Right now, you've got Netflix doing this. Netflix, 60, inside bar, coach down. Is that rev strat? Sure is. Did it happen right on the flip? Sure did. 449.44, and there you go, off to the races. Still inside day, so we can expect reversals, right? Still inside month. However, it's inside year and up, and that's a macro video. That's coming out next weekend. All right, that's going to do it for today. It was a great week. Hopefully everybody's learning. Why don't you come see me? We'll do this with you all day long. I'm Rob Smith of the Smith in the Black channel here at Ticker Talker TV with the Strat Time Report.
The risk of loss in trading commodity interests can be substantial. You should therefore carefully consider whether such trading is suitable for you in light of your financial condition, and considering whether to trade or to authorize someone else to trade for you. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future